got on Clubhouse specifically some New York bloods, Corey King and a dude named War, right? Who was claiming he was a New York Brim or whatever at the time. They like, hey, he interviewed 6ix9ine. The East Coast bloods looking at that as total disrespect and a slap in the face. Like, how you gonna justify snitching and claiming he harboring? So I'm like, all right, I'm with the unification. We can send a message so the kids know that we don't believe that's what's best in our community. That's just not how we ride. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got on Clubhouse for. The situation ended up coming about, Big U, meet up with Jim Jones. I'm in the room, Wack 100 is in the room, and they talking to him. So I say, well, Wack, you talking about Big U is good because he said he ain't seen no paperwork, so he's still interviewing and going to check in with Jim Jones in New York. Said, but that's not your position. You know what I'm saying? I said, in your situation, nigga, you talking about them and what this nigga Jim Jones doing, but nigga, you knew this nigga was already testified on niggas and all of that, and you cool with that, right? So that's business, and I said, listen, man, you just playing semantics. You know what I'm saying? You could put lipstick on a pig, you kissing the pig, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you want, that's your business. It's indicative of your character, you know what I'm saying, or lack thereof, but I'm not pushing no line. I just did all this jail time. I don't need no funk with nobody. I don't want no issues. I'm a public figure. I come outside. You know what I'm saying? I really come outside. This is what raised me. These streets is what raised me. My father was in prison, gangbanger, drug addict at the time. So, I'm really from this community, but so that was the first thing, and he was like, you're a wolf, it's on YouTube, E-Band Films. Even though I don't like E-Bands, but and he kept coming back to me because I got up under his skin. Like he didn't have no defense for it. So he got at me and was like, the niggas you dealt with is you think they gangsters, them niggas was broke individuals. Nigga, I'm robbing banks with them niggas. How the fuck you gonna tell me they some broke niggas? We might not be in your tax bracket, you know what I'm saying? But how you gonna speak up, and why would you even speak down to those people when some of them is dead? It showed me another side of his character, but he was like, man, I could show you how to push these buttons. He was trying to fuck with me on some business shit. Man, from a different level, you gotta give Lamonte a try. Duse Ms them niggas ain't gonna send you a rhyme. And I'm like, bro, I done been through all that. I'm on here, my name is Lamonte. I'm Duse Ms or I'm Eminem, CK Eminem from Brim. I represent myself like that at 44 years old. That's not conducive to what I believe being a father is. I got a 19-year-old son. So I hold myself to a higher standard than that. That's all I'll say. So I let them know I ain't got no beef with you, but I ain't trying to fuck with you on no business. I got my boy, shout out Yael, when he get into it with Roddy Ricch. He like, well, Lamonte, I could go get nephew, right? He's doing everything, coming in all of the rooms that I'm in at the time, and I'm keeping it copacetic. I don't want no problems, you know what I'm saying? But it was bound to happen. Niggas from Grape Street, New York and LA he talking about they business. I'm like, why is you talking about some keyway? Like, you gonna get a gang war started out here, my nigga, and you gonna be behind bulletproof glasses at your studio with bodyguards and a budget moving from different houses. These dudes could take that. Thank God that those dudes wasn't on the bullshit and trying to punish or get into it with his homies behind him, because a lot of his homies don't even fuck with him. So ultimately what happened, when that came to me, I'm like, look, bro, I got a contract signed with ODM Slim, who was Crip Mac manager at the time, right? Out the mud. So I got them scheduled for a fight through livestreamers.com with another dude. We was switching the fighters, and it was an NFT deal also signed, 2 NFT deals signed in agreement with that. So the little nigga who was supposed to fight is mad, M&S DJ, he goes show Wack 100 the contract. They cut me out, they owe me $100,000 or whatever the fuck he was saying. But his deal wasn't with me. My deal was with ODM. I'm providing the livestreamers.com in 162 different countries, live pay-per-view fight, professional type shit. And he decides who Crip Mac was gonna fight, nigga, because that was his manager. So Wack 100 seen the contract, and then I see that he on some bullshit because he go, announced backdoor Blueface fighting Crip Mac. Go on YouTube, you'll see it, right? He trying to run, he see that my play and he went and tried, so I felt a certain kind of way. Like this nigga stepping on my chucks. Oh yeah, look at the chucks. Things active, ain't they? You know what I'm saying? But so I called him out for the fade. He done ran a make on me, calling the Duse Brims. Oh man, I got a lot of respect for Lamonte. I look at him on a whole nother light now. This and that, they speak highly of him. He didn't, I'm like, pass with flying colors. So this is his thing, but I'm still just laughing. Then you hear him like, Lamonte, you don't really fuck with me. Go listen to some of that shit. Because he knew I wasn't sucking his dick like these other niggas is Wack 100 groupies. I'm gonna hold you accountable and you should hold me accountable when I mess up. And I ain't above reproach, especially if I got any kind of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? But he has to have that type of evolution or growth mentally to even be at that level where he can accept constructive criticism so he could be the best him. But that's what happened. I called him out for the fade. He lied and said, well, I got the paperwork on Duse Ms, open up 100 ENT. That's on YouTube. I don't care. I laughed. Go listen to it. I laughed. Then I got to thinking like, this nigga really insinuated publicly that I'm a snitch, nigga. I done did too much jail time. I'm not standing for that one. I was charged for kidnapping. I went to trial and I beat that. So the allegations that were in what they call the factual background of the case or whatever still had, he's allegedly dragged her and threw her in the car, right? It wasn't a trunk, it was a car that they alleged. And obviously the juries didn't believe that. 12 jurors that the government put out there, and I was acquitted of that. What's up with it? Tell that nigga M said, what's up? That I was snitching, that's totally false. We didn't walk from one side to the other side of the Fruit Town Brims, unarmed, unharmed. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good standing with my people. I never had any allegations from any case. I went to YA for that. It was other people that hopped out that car with me. Nobody went to court at the incident at Weems Elementary. Nobody else came to jail on that. I went for the bank robbery. The snitches, Denavius Hobson from City Stone, right? I got the paperwork on that. You'll see that in the March Madness documentary. Be looking for that, right? And we break that down. He testified he was an unindicted co-conspirator. He was only 17 at the time or whatever, so they had him in juvenile or whatever. But he was the snitch. Big Nino Brim, who lived right there, he didn't say nothing. He didn't even waive his Mirandas. He didn't even want to sign that he don't want to waive his Mirandas. Baby Bond from 20s, Tiny Jimbo from 20, we all kept it gangster. You'll see all of that in the March Madness for anybody who have concern. The other case, I did state time, 8 years I just did. I get the assault on the female. It was a prostitute broad. I was on some pimping shit, right? Literally. It happened on Long Beach Boulevard at King Taco. Lamonte Sims, go look at the appeal case, you'll be able to see their statement of facts or whatever. So she had put her hands on me, if you want the real story, and I did backhand her, and I shouldn't have. There's no justification. But you had two witnesses who we don't know who called the police and they had different renditions. One said that I hit her one time, but it wasn't a backhand, said that I hit her like I punched her. A lie, right? But it was only one time. I backhanded her and said, you can't make no money out here, grabbed her purse because her purse fell when she backing up from me, scared. That's when I slapped her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, come on, we can't make no money out here, we out of here. So we finna leave. They ended up charging me for kidnapping. She said she was never assaulted. If anything, they didn't even allow those statements in the trap.
Did the police just pull up on y'all or someone called?
No, Lily Bills and the other witness, Yvette Lopez, both called the police. Lily Bill was a patron at King Taco, going in and out 100 times, but she seen 4-5 hits and 3 stomps and then a kick, and she said all kind of shit that never happened. And I was convicted of assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury, not that it didn't, because she didn't even have no mark. Her eyes was red because she was crying. You know what I'm saying? That's why she took off on me.
So you got 8 years for a backslap?
For a backslap. But assault with a deadly weapon at the height with a viral video to hit your brim.